So I have just got off the phone from speaking to my sister in Nigeria. What a wonderful, powerful lady she is. But today, what she did was most beautiful. Because this morning, Yeshua gave me the answer to a petition that I'd made to him to judge between me and another person. And that petition he answered very clearly after putting me through many tests whereby I was able to look at myself and see where I had gone wrong and to openly admit those to Yeshua and to this other person. I took the blame because I was to be blamed. But I also had to know if the duty that Yeshua had put on me was to continue. And now the judgment is that duty has been done. I have a new duty. And that duty is Yeshua. I have to observe and serve and do my duty with due diligence to Yeshua. He is to be so involved with me because he is my life and he will become my world from now on. So, that is the judgment that came to me this morning. As a result of that, I sent out certain messages and missiles to people to explain this decision briefly. And then I found that my sister wanted to speak to me. And she phoned me up. And she said, "This is my opinion." And I said, "This is what Yeshua has given you to say to me, is it? It's not your opinion. These are the words of Yeshua, are they?" And she said, "Yes, this is my opinion. You are to be reassigned to Yeshua. Pray for your children and your family, but devote yourself to Yeshua." So, a second witness. Hallelujah. I couldn't stop from crying. Hallelujah. Toda Rebbe Yehovah. Because all these years you have not failed me. Because all these years you have led me by the hand to this day. You have given me understanding despite my twisting away, despite my willingness to cut myself off and to cut out from your Torah those things which I did not understand. Despite my breaking step with you and getting in step with the world, yet you have borne all of that with long breaths. And when you brought me back to yourself, you have sought to purge my heart. You have made me uncontaminated. You have decontaminated me from this world. In this world I am a stranger. I have always been a strange one. I have always been estranged. but I have been estranged to you. I have been cut free from this world to devote myself to you, Yeshua. And that means to be involved with your Son, Yeshua. Chai Yehovah. Todo Rebbe Yehovah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Yehovah. Because he has sent his Son, Yeshua. Send Shah Shalom, Yeshua. He has put at the side of us his Son, Yeshua. Beshem Yeshua, Beruach HaChodesh. In the name of Yeshua, and by and in the Spirit that is uncontaminated. And so, to return to my last point in the previous video, we have to understand that we are in deep trouble when we turn away from, twist away from Yehovah, when we break step with him, or we don't get in step with him, or when we cut ourselves off from a relationship with him, or cut out chunks from his Torah, or saw away at the various ways in which he is binding us to himself. When we do these things, we're heading for trouble. We're heading for death without mercy. If we want mercy, it is there by the bucket loads. It is there in spades. Because Yehovah is not a man. It is not a man. It is the consciousness of the universe. And it presents itself to us in many ways. But his favorite is as our Father. He is our Father. And he has a son, and his name is Yeshua. He, it is, who was called the face of Yehovah. He is not just a messenger. He is not one of those great and mighty princes who stand over the nations and over the continents. He is the very wisdom of Yehovah, and he expresses explicitly the very consciousness of Yehovah. And I am so grateful that when Yehovah decided that no man, no being created from clay and into which is breathed the puff of life, the neshamat chayi, and to which he added the ruach chai, the spirit of life, which is maintained within a breathing blood form. Not one of them, not one of us, not one of humanity is capable of fulfilling what he wants, unless he is filled with the decontaminating and the uncontaminated spirit from birth. So we